Hello? Hold on. Okay. What's up? Yeah, I don't know. I started that job yesterday and today, I guess. I mean, I started it yesterday. um, but yeah, I was gonna stream the rest of this weekend, but my brother came over on Saturday. The last I streamed was Friday, and I was like, yeah, my brother's coming over for my birthday on Sunday, or I think he's coming over. But I wasn't sure, and I didn't know when he was coming over, and I was like, alrighty, if I don't stream tomorrow, it's because he came over, and he came over. And he stayed until yesterday, which, well, they left last night, but they left late. Like, I came home from work, we hung out for a little bit, for a couple hours, and then I went to sleep, because I was like, alright, well, it seemed like I thought they were spending the night again. So I was like, I'm just gonna go to sleep, and then wake up and just, do my usual routine or whatever. I'm trying to figure out what my new routine is gonna be, now that I'm starting this job, now that I have this job. And then, yeah, then when I woke up at like midnight or something, and he was gone. Like, I heard them in the hallway, but I didn't know if they were leaving or what, because they've been doing, dude, it was so annoying, because they did laundry like every day that they were here. So Saturday, Sunday, and yesterday, like, I'm pretty, like, I was like, I thought they were doing laundry. So then when I realized that they left, I was like, oh, oh, he didn't die. I messed it up, whatever. Oh, great. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, whatever. I thought they were just doing more laundry or something. And then when I, like, woke up for real and they were gone, I was like, oh, that was them preparing to leave. But, what was it? Oh, yeah, it was annoying because, like, I wanted to do my own laundry because I had, like, clothes that I was going to be wearing for work. That, this thing is weaker than the, what do you call it? Oh, it's because I'm not charging it. Whatever, anyway. Yeah, I had clothes I wanted to wash for work. To wear this week, and, like, I mean, I did it last night, but I wanted to do it literally any point this weekend, but they had, dude, I've talked about this before, but they, they, like, I don't know. Nice. They have, like, weeks worth of clothes. I mean, I'm sure it's more normal than, I think, just because I don't know, weird. No, that's not it. But I don't think it's normal to wear your week's worth of clothes until you have no more clothes and then do your laundry, if that makes sense. So, like, I don't know, like, I have, like, I don't know, I guess I have, like, maybe 2 or 3 weeks worth of clothes that if I couldn't do laundry, I could last, a couple weeks. But I always do my laundry after, like, a week. Oh, that was easy. I thought I hit the one on the right. Oh, I hit all of them. Okay, never mind. I thought I only hit the green one and the one on the right, but I hit all of them. Anyway. I don't, yeah, I don't know. I do my laundry. Oh, come on. Also, if you hold Y, it's faster. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Oh, maybe I was holding A. Whoops. Whatever. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, whatever. They just use up all their clothes, and then they come over, like, once a month to just do all their laundry for, like, 3 days straight. And it's annoying, because if I want to use the washer or the dryer, oh, well. Because they're taking it all up. Like, I mean, I could try to squeeze in between, but they're just like, How did that not? Oh, I did. I'm pretty sure I upgraded this. Anyway, whatever. They came over, yeah, Saturday, and then left last night. So I was like, I didn't stream Saturday because, you know, they came over, and I was like, whatever. And we didn't even really hang out. I mean, we didn't even hang out because they like went to sleep immediately. So I could have streamed. I should have streamed, but as soon as I heard them come in, I was like, nah. But come on, why do I? It's like always like 1 point left. Oh, how am I? Oh, I'm probably cutting him with the brush. Anyway, what was it? What did I do? Oh yeah, so Saturday and then Sunday went to see the movie. So I wasn't gonna stream either anyway, because we went to dinner. The movie was at like 7:30 or something. Started at 7:30. So we went to dinner and then went to the movie. Or no, 6:30. Wait, yeah, 6:30. But we didn't get home till like 9 something. But we saw the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which it was really good. Like I think I've talked about this before, but I like the Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't like Marvel films that much. I don't care for superheroes. But I like the Guardians of the Galaxies quite a bit. Whoops. Oh, nice. Is this guy dead? Okay. And this one was like, I don't know. It was good, but it was like sadder than I was expecting. Like I talked about seeing the episode, a little video that was like a clip of Rocket Raccoon setting a bunch of raccoons free, and it was super sad. And then in the movie, did I feed this guy? Oh yeah. When that scene comes up in the movie, there's like, it's like the 5th or 6th like super sad moment. Like there's so many moments. Okay, spoilers, I guess. Not like super spoilers, but a big part of the movie is Rocket Raccoon being like sick, like he's dying, and so a big part of the movie is trying to save him. And there's like a lot of moments with that, because of that, where it's like flashbacks to Rocket's like early life, and it's just like really, really sad. It's like so much, every time it's just very sad, and it's like, man, what am I? This is a Marvel movie, but it's also really funny, and like, I don't know, it's good. And the main antagonist, the High Evolutionary or whatever his name is, he's like, I don't know, I liked him because like he's, I don't know, he's evil, but he's like like it seems like he can't help it. Like he's obsessed, I guess. In a way that's like, I thought it was really good. Get down, please. Okay, come here, please. Or is it? It just died instantly. Okay. But yeah, whatever. Movie was good. Cause yeah, I was gonna say the High Evolutionary. He's like super obsessed with. He's a perfectionist, and that's like his thing. And oh great, please don't run me into this guy. Okay, it disappeared. I was gonna race that mailman. Oh, here he is. Oh great. Oh, why am I not? Oh. Anyway. Yeah, he's like a perfectionist, and it's really good because, oh great, I didn't mean to do that, poor horse. He's like a perfectionist to the point that he's willing to just destroy everything that he's worked on and done to, oh, Wait, what? Do I have to bite him? Okay. He has an exclamation point, which means, or I think means, he's got something. Oh, I just have to talk to him. Listen by barking. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I liked it a lot. Can I catch him here? Oh, he drops burrs. I forgot about that. That's so lame. That's so unfair. I was about to win. Ugh. Come on. Anyway, yeah, that was Sunday, and we went to a Japanese place. I got a bowl of ramen that was pretty good, but I couldn't finish it just because there's too much food, which is always, I don't know. I used to be able to eat a big old bowl of ramen and be fine, but nowadays my stomach's too small. I don't know what happened. But yeah, I don't know. It was good. It was a pleasant birthday celebration, whatever, because my birthday was 2 days before it, but yeah, I don't know. And then yesterday, Monday, I started my job, and I also went and did, well, first I did my CCW like permit interview, which is not an interview. I think I talked about it before, but my mom went and did hers like a month ago, and all she had to do was show up and get fingerprinted and take a picture, and the same thing happened to me. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta upload my like gun information, the what do you call it, the serial number, and then like the model and type of ammunition it shoots and stuff like that. Anyway, it literally, like, I showed up and was like, hey, I'm here for the CCW permit interview, and they're like, all right, can I have your ID? And I give them my ID, and then they're like, okay, you can just wait, we'll let you know. And then like 15 minutes later they came out and they're like, okay, can we have you come back here? And I was like, okay, and I went back there, and they're like, yeah, we're just gonna take a picture right now, and then we'll let you know when we're ready for your fingerprints. And so then they took my picture and sent me back out to the lobby, and I sat there for like 5 more minutes, and then like, okay, we're ready to do your fingerprints. And then I showed up and did my fingerprints, and it was kind of weird because, like, I mean, I get it, but like you do like all your fingerprints, but they like you do like all your, like, your 4 fingerprints and then your thumbs, and then they take each finger and like roll it, which I'm like, okay, I get it, but like the lady, like, I don't know, she, like, I'm sure they do this with everybody, but she kept like grabbing my finger and doing it for me, and it was like, I thought it was messing it up. I mean, it's probably fine because, like, I don't know, she knows she does it for a living, right? I mean, maybe she doesn't do that for a living, but she does that for her job. And so, what is this? Oh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, whatever. Like, I kept, like, the way she kept doing it and like looking at the, like, because you can see it on the screen. It looked like it was being squished, not smeared, but like squished in a way that I was like, I hope this is okay, and they don't come back and they're like, hey, you know, actually we got to do it again. But anyway, oh yeah, whatever. Then they're like, all right, that's it. And I was like, that's it? And they're like, yep, you can go. And I was like, okay. So it was just as easy as my mom said. Like, I didn't doubt her, but I was like, what if it changes? Like, what if she got lucky? Because they said they don't have enough investigators, and that's why they don't do the, like, interview anymore. Because also, like, part of the interview was like determining, it's not even like a psych eval or anything, but like finding out why you want a CCW, and if you know, deserve it or whatever. But now they can't, legally they can't ask you, why you want one. Like, or you don't have to answer. Like there's a part on the application, that is like, reason, and then underneath it says, according to the blah 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 act or law or whatever, you do not have to answer this. So I was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna answer it then. If they ask me at the interview, then I'll, you know, answer or whatever. But if I don't have to answer it, I'm not gonna answer it. And so I was like, because my mom answered that question, and she asked me, she was like, did you answer that one? I was like, no, because it says I don't have to. And so, like, that's the other thing. I was like, maybe because I didn't answer it, they will ask me when I get there or something. But they didn't, so I was like, all right, well, I'm good. Yeah, then I went to work after that, and it was like, I don't know. I'm like worried about complaining about work. Not like that there's much to complain, just like a couple people to complain about, but I don't want to like complain and then, cause like I don't know, a lot of the people there are like seem really cool, and like I don't know, I'm just like, can I complain? And then like one day I become friends with somebody and they find out I stream, or I tell them I stream or something, and then they go back and look and they're like, whoa, he hates, you know, so and so. I mean, I don't hate anybody, but he's gonna like, he or she or they are going to find something and be like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm telling. Not that I'm saying anything, you know, that I can get in trouble for or plan to, but I don't want to complain too much. I mean, the main complaint is that like, I don't know, it's like a help desk, a technical support analyst thing. So like, you're just getting a lot of people coming in like, hey, I need help, but nobody does it through the proper channel, so it makes more work for me. Which is one of the things I was complaining. My mom was, because my mom works there, and like I had to help her. She had an issue today, and so me and the guy training me, like worked on it or whatever. But like everyone knows that she's my mom now, so like they like, because I was always like, how does, like in my head I'm like, how do I like? I mean, I'll call her mom when I'm talking to her, but when I'm talking about her, I'll probably say like, you know, call her by her name and not say my mom, right? But then everyone refers to as your mom. Nobody ever says her name. They're like, hey, yeah, I was talking to your mom earlier, or like whatever, and it's like, okay, they know it's my mom, so they're always gonna say your mom and all that. Anyway, oh, whatever. The plan for tonight, I don't know. I'm only gonna stream for a few hours, maybe till like 1, maybe 2. So I just want to like run around and ramble and clean up a bit since we got through the Orochi section. Because I know there's stuff in here that I didn't do, I think. I mean, maybe I'm going to save it for the end. Let me just progress. Because I was looking it up, and the only actual missables, there's no trophies in this game because it's on the Switch. No trophies or achievements or whatever. Because I was like, what is missable? And it's like the one stray bead from the beginning of the game. Oh wait, how much money do I have? And this. I'm gonna save, but I need a little bit more because I want to buy that ability. What do you call it? Technique. The pee on things technique. Anyway, the job is like, I don't know. So far, it seems pretty easy. I still need to like learn and get used to it. So that's the other thing that's kind of like annoying is the guy training me is training me, but like I was saying, people are like just like constantly knocking on my door because I have like my own office. My like the help desk office is mine now. Which like that was the thing is like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna complain. Like I was saying, I don't want to complain too much because I don't know who might see this in the future or whatever, but I don't care. But the lady I report to seems kind of lazy. Like everything I see with her name on it is like not done or months old and hasn't been updated or taken care, like just like there's so much that I'm just like, man, this is all gonna go to me. Because she even, like, on the day, yeah, like yesterday, when like during her kind of like orientation for me, like showing me around stuff, even that was like, she was super lazy. She didn't want to take me anywhere or show me anywhere or actually like help me get anything or do anything. Because like we have to get like a little fob to get into the building. Like you just like put it up to this little thing on the wall and it opens the door for you. And she wouldn't, I was like, yeah, I'm supposed to get one of those. And she's like, oh yeah, HR will get that for you. Or no, she said like, I'll get that, I'll work on, or I'll get that for you later, or I'll help you get that later, or figure that out for you later. And then when like she was showing me around, introducing me to everybody, we stopped by HR and she was like, oh, by the way, he needs a fob. And so they're like, oh yeah, you know, we can take care of that, blah blah blah, like, you know, just give us a minute. And she's like, well, actually I'm going to lunch, so can you guys do that later, just bring it later or whatever. It just like it was like a I don't know, like, hey, do this for me, because I don't want to, you know, have to keep track of it, or, you know, wait here or whatever. But like that's just one thing. There's like a billion things. Oh, because I was saying, like, she's like, she didn't really like show, I mean, she walked me around the office to meet everybody, and then I don't remember how many more of these in. Great, I missed. Oh, come on. She walked me around to meet everybody, and then what was I saying? It's complaining. Oh, well, yeah, like people were missing, and then like people weren't in their offices, and then is there anybody? Okay. People weren't in their offices, and then there was like other parts of the building that like I wanted to see or needed to see, that she was just like, you can walk around and see those on your own later. Like you'll see those as you know, go around, or you'll meet those people later, instead of like being like, yeah, you know, let's check on them later or whatever. Like just being like, it's up to you to introduce yourself. I mean, that's fine, I can do it, but like to just like bring someone in on the first day and be like, all right, you like, to be like, hey, you're on your own, because that's the vibe. That was the vibe, is like, you know, she's like, there's this guy who's training me, and she's like, all the stuff she was saying, which is like, yeah, he'll teach you about it, or teach you how to do it, and blah blah blah. And I was just like, okay, like that's fine. Like I don't as long as I get trained, I don't care who trains me, right? I can't remember if like charging and then just keep continuing the combo actually keeps damage up for the rest of the combo. Anyway, we have enough to go do the thing. I just wanted to kill more to try and get the rest of the demons, or the hit list, or whatever you would call it. But yeah, she's just like, she was talking about how she's working on a bunch of projects and things like that. And then we had a meeting today, and like literally everything she's working on, the guy who's training me, he's like, all right, so what's going on with this? This is like, you know, a month old. And she would be like, oh yeah, you know, I don't know why that's still like that, huh, weird. Like just like pretend like, I don't know, she didn't realize, I don't know, that she was shirking her duties, or not finishing what she needs to. I can't see. Okay. Cause like, oh well, cause yeah, cause like, yeah, cause like I was saying, yesterday she was like, yeah, you know, got all these projects running and blah 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 blah, and there was like something that they were supposed to have ready for my start date, but it wasn't. So that is so huge. I think I missed one. Whatever. Yeah, like I don't know. They were supposed to have like some kind of like orientation stuff prepared for me, But she was like, yeah, we're still working on that, so we'll get it to you later. And then, like, yeah, like I was saying in the meeting today, it was just like an overall, like an overview of like the week and like month prior. I don't know, all the tickets in the system. And the guy who trains me or has been training me was like, okay, so what's this? How, like, what's the progress on this? How's it looking? Whatever, like, what needs to be done? And everything that she had, which was like a lot of the stuff on that list was hers. She was just like stuff that was like a month or more old. She was just like, oh yeah, I'm just like, some of them she was like, I'm just giving up on that, or I forgot about that, or oh, I took care of that but I didn't update the ticket or whatever, and blah blah blah. And some of those it felt like she was lying. But it's just like, man. Oh, but yeah, like I was saying, she was saying they're working on all these projects and stuff like that, but then she was saying she retires at the end of the year. And so I'm like, she's not working on those, and she's not going to work on those. She's just going to push them to me, whether it's now or later, and that's going to suck. Oh, great. Oops. Oh, great. I was holding Y to charge, but I didn't think I hit that green one. Whatever. Anyway. Yeah, so, like, I don't know. And she's supposed to be, like, she's the one I report to every day. And, you know, well, I mean, she wasn't there today, but she's supposed to be. Yeah, she's supposed to be the one I report to and all that stuff. And so it's like, great. My boss is the worst kind of boss, you know, which is kind of like one of the things I want to vent about or complain about. And one of the things I'm not looking forward to, like, I put out my tweet for tonight was, work sucks. It's not that bad, actually, in parentheses. Because it's not yet. But I know, like, that's what sucks, is, like, kind of, like, knowing or seeing what my future is going to be. But the guy who's training me, he's, like, really cool. He's super helpful. And then, there's these other, like, contractor guys or whatever you would call them that come in. I met one of them today because they're only here for a few days a week. And so I met one today. Well, they're here for a few days a week, and they rotate like every 2 weeks. So like, there's 3 guys, and they each take a week, and it's a different guy each week. And so they're like, the guy I was talking to today, he's like, yeah, I won't be here next week, I won't be here the week after that, but I'll be here the week after that. And so it's like, okay, that seems so complicated, because, like, I don't understand the explanation. Whoops. But I can read it. Oh god. I mean, it's gonna tell me, right? I think it's just Y. Or not Y. It couldn't be Y, because Y is the attack. Pressing everything. What's the P button? Oh, A. Alright, let me out. I forgot to have a dodge. I pressed that to dash. But yeah, I don't know. Like, those guys, the guy I talked to, he was like, as soon as I, like, introduced myself, he was like, or actually, he came over to the help desk and was like, hey, do you have an HDMI cable? And I was like, maybe, do you know? Or he's like, can I get an HDMI cable? And I was like, do you know where those are? And he's like, no. And I was like, okay, me neither, but I can get it to you later, because I was on the phone. I was like, I can look for one and get it to you later. And he's like, oh yeah, don't worry about it, like, I'm gonna be in a meeting soon anyway, and then you know, you just, like, bring it over to me, like, after 10 or whatever. And I was like, okay. Oh wait, we still have one more, huh? Beautiful. Yeah, that swing is so wide. Oh, he didn't die. Oh, I didn't hit him then. Or maybe I did, but he didn't die. Maybe there's like a range, like damage drop off for, like, distant enemies or something. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, because that dude, he, like, I don't know if he knew I was new or what, because he just came over and was like, hey, you got an HDMI cable? And I was like, maybe. I was looking through these So like I said, the help desk office is now my office, and so I was looking through all the drawers and stuff, just figuring out what was where. And I still don't really know what is where. Is it the wind? No, it's the bomb, huh? Why did I think it was the wind? The wind is for like the umbrella, whatever. For those crows or whatever. Anyway. Yeah, whatever. I like was digging through drawers and I found HDMI cables and I was like, oh, there we go. And I brought him over to him. But anyway, when I brought him over to him, he was like, okay, so, you're the new guy, right? And I was like, yeah, like I started yesterday. And he's like, okay, cool. And then he was just like, so this is what we're doing. And this is what, you know, like who I am and what I do. And this is that. And I was like, okay, cool. But, none of that means anything to me right now. Because like, he was like, yeah, you know, this is where we keep, I mean, he gave me a lot of information about like where stuff is kept and like documentation, things like that, which I was like, cool, sweet. Because like, nobody's told me or taught me about any of that stuff yet, and I feel like they should have, because that was today. This was today. Because like the guy who's training me is like training me, teaching me kind of like day-to-day stuff that I'm going to be doing, but there's no real, like I was even telling him earlier, I was like, yeah, talk to that that contractor guy who sits over wherever, and you know, he was showing me all this stuff that I was like kind of surprised, because he was saying like, yeah, we're doing this because they don't have it here. And I was like, oh, really? Because like it seemed like something you should have. And the guy who was training me was like, yeah, you know, that's something we're like, that's something we brought those guys in to do, because we don't really we've never really needed that stuff, because like everything is, you know, worked fine and smoothly, but we're starting to make changes and upgrades and all kinds of stuff like that. So now we want to keep track of that stuff going forward. And man, where is this scroll? I feel like I'm gonna ignore these scrolls, because like I'm pretty sure it's RNG. They're not like, oh, the scroll has to be in this area or whatever. It's literally just like open a scroll and see if you got the enemy. Anyway, yeah, I was like, huh, that's weird, because like apparently one of the guys who works there, but he's like out for like medical reasons, he was working on documentation stuff. That was overkill, but whatever. Oh, what am I doing? He was starting to do stuff like that, but it wasn't very, I mean, some of it was thorough and all that, but it wasn't finished. Like he was, some of them are just like unfinished, have space, like they have like the step-by-step stuff, but there's space for like images and stuff that he was gonna put in or whatever, screenshots and things. But these other guys, they're like, yeah, no, like they show me their stuff and I was like, okay, these guys are on top of it, like they have all that stuff. Which, like I was saying, is cool, because I don't really have to do it. And dang, what sucks is like if I'm holding, oh great, because like right there, so I was holding Y to charge the weapon, but then I pulled up the brush, and that like keeps the button pressed. So if I let go of Y, it's like, oh, you let go of brush your stroke, but whatever. Anyway, let me try food before I get moving. Man, that was happening Friday night, I think. There's like a popping sound going on outside, and I was like, oh, someone, you know, setting off fireworks or something. I think it's Friday night, maybe Thursday, but whatever. It's happening again. I don't think it's shooting. Like I was saying, when it happened last time, I was like, it sounds like gunshots, or it could be gunshots, but it's, I don't know. If it was gunshots, like, why would it happen again in the same spot, same distance or whatever? Anyway, what was I saying? Talking about work. Oh yeah, whatever. Like one of the frustrating things. So like yeah, it seems like I'm gonna get like dumped with, or like a lot of stuff dumped on me because the people before or the people in charge don't want to do it, which sucks, but whatever. And then like all the changes, like man, like it's supposed to be like a long-term job, but like man, I'm already like, it's day 2 and I'm like, do I want to do this long term? Because like I think once I get settled in and like kind of finish the training and you know, get stuff out of the way and stuff cleaned up and taken care of and whatnot. Oh, because like I was saying, those contractor guys started in May, so like they're not as new as me, and they're like way more experienced on the job. Oh, because that was one of the things that like when the guy was talking to me, he was like, yeah, you know, we got all this stuff here for servers and this and that for, you know, I'm making like all these diagrams and whatever, and keeping track of this and that, blah 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 blah. And I was like, all right, like I know what you're talking about, but I'm not gonna be able to like mess with that stuff because like I haven't touched that stuff in so long. Like I'll need to be like trained up and stuff. But I didn't say that. I mean, I did. I was like, hey, I'm new and I haven't done this. Like this is the first time I've done this job in like 8 years, so I'm gonna be very like green. So like, I didn't say be patient with me, but I was like, yeah, so I'm not gonna, you know, be able to do all this right away. And he's like, oh yeah, no problem. I'm just trying to like, you know, let you know what I'm doing here and what we do, and show you where everything is, so if you do need something, you can find it. Like they seem cool. They're not like, oh wow, this new, but get him out of here. Or that guy at least, and the guy who's training me. But the lady who's like my manager or whatever, she just seems kind of checked out because she's retiring. Like to me, it seems like she's checked out because she's retiring. So she's like, I'm gonna do as little as I can. What was I saying? Oh, maybe I can buy that. I should be able to buy that thing. Oh, I literally waited till the last page. Okay. What was it? Oh yeah, whatever. I don't know. Like, the thing that like what I'm saying is like the guy who's training me is training me, but every time he's trying to teach me about this like one system and like these things, someone will knock on my door or call or whatever and just be like, hey, I got a problem, and he'll be like, all right, well, let's tackle that. Actually, that's a good thing to, you know, do right now. And so like he keeps, I mean, I'm gonna tell him tomorrow because he was actually talking to me today, and he's like, yeah, let me know, you know, if I'm going too slow or too fast, or if you got questions, you're struggling to keep up, or, you know, you're getting bored, you know, just let me know. And I was like, yeah, no, it seems fine right now, and I like, you know, being hands-on like this. Because, like, the thing is, he keeps making me do is, when there's an issue or a ticket or whatever, someone knocks, someone calls, he has me, he has me do everything, and then kind of, like, walks me through it if I get stuck, which is, like, nice, because like I get to and everyone's, like I was saying, everyone's super nice and super patient, and like I met everyone, so they all know I'm new. Well, almost everyone. But what was it? Oh, but yeah, like he's like, yeah, let me know, you know, if you need a different learning speed or style or whatever. And I was like, no, it's good for now. Like I like this is working. And he's like, yeah, you're catching on pretty quick too, so it's not like, I feel like we're moving at a good pace. And I was like, okay, cool. But then I didn't think about it till later, but I was like, oh, you know what, like we were in the middle of that thing, because like I stayed like 15 minutes late today. It was funny too, because I was like, actually, because I hadn't clocked out, or I literally just like started doing the like clocking in and clocking out today. And I actually, oh come on, I didn't clock in this morning until lunch, because I went to HR in the morning to be like, hey, how do I clock in? Because like there was like they sent me an email with a link to an app that is like, hey, this is our like clock in, clock out, pay management, like all this stuff, like everything is in here. And so I downloaded the app, and then I tried to clock in, and it's like, you are not allowed to clock in. And I was like, what? And so I went to HR to be like, hey, I can't clock in. But they weren't there, and so then I, went back to my desk and just like started training, and was like, I'll worry about it later, because it doesn't seem like that big of a deal. Because yesterday I didn't clock in or out, so like I'm sure they can I know they can just like go in and edit it and say, what my actual hours were or whatever. And then, yeah, then, like, later on, I went to talk to HR and was like, hey, so I'm getting ready to go to lunch, but I never clocked in because the app doesn't let me do it. And she's like, oh, you have to do it through the browser, like, through a browser. You can't do it through the app. And I was like, okay, cool. Because, I mean, I didn't even think to do that, but, oops. I was like, oh, the birds. Oh, I fed them already. Yeah, I was like, okay, cool. And then she's like, yeah, just, clock out, like, hit this lunch button, and it'll clock you in and send you to lunch. And then when you come back, end your lunch, but don't clock out. And then when you're done for the day, clock out. And then just have, your manager fix it later. And I was like, okay. And I'll have to do that tomorrow because she wasn't here today. And I didn't want to call her to be like, hey, fix this. Because I was like, because that's the other thing is, like, yeah, whatever, like I was saying, just like being interrupted constantly, it's like, it's not really like overwhelming, it's just a bit frustrating, because like every time I'm working on something or doing something, someone comes by or something comes up, and it's just like, I don't, can I feed these, or did I already feed these? Also, I didn't mean to blow them away. But, what was it? I don't think there's anything else down there, unless I go to nighttime or something. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, whatever. Like I'm just trying to get trained. I'm trying to learn the job, and I'm tired of like being interrupted or having to like take care of something. Because right now I have this like harassment training I have to do too. But I'm like, I did it earlier today, like right before I started streaming. I did some of it, like half of it, because I'm sure I'm supposed to do it at work, on work hours, work time, but I'm like, dude, I don't have time because I'm trying to learn this job and train and all that stuff. So like I can't find a spot. Oh, that worked. A spot to like squeeze this in unless I do it on my lunch hour or something. But I was like, whatever, I'll just do it at home. And then like in the future when stuff comes up, I'll be, doing the job normally and I can squeeze it in then. Because that's the thing is like my day-to-day, like I was saying, the stuff that's coming in it's so not simple, but like quick, but the problem is so many people just call or email the help desk instead of submitting a ticket. So then I have to call them and be like, hey, is this how do you want to call them, or like talk to them as they're standing there to be like, how do you what do you want to do? Do you want to go back to your desk and I remote in, or do you want to have me come over there, or like what do you want to do? And then okay, dude. If they I don't know. Like, no matter what it is, I have to, like, create the ticket. And then, like, if they didn't create the ticket, I have to create it and, like, go through it and all that stuff. And it's just, like, a little tedious. Because it's, like, I'm already helping you and you can't help me. Oh, God. Oh, I shouldn't have done that because I have to send him this way again. Okay. I should have grabbed both of them, huh? Oh, cut. Oh, the money. How do I can't remember how to make him jump again or go up. Am I just screwed? Okay, so like I know you can use water to raise them up, but there's no water down here, so I don't think I can. I think I failed. Start over. Anyway. Also, I forgot you can just cut him to turn him around instead of having to do the wind thing. The wind thing is for speeding him up. Oh, you keep the money though. What are they saying? Oh yeah, whatever. I don't know. Like, I mean, it just seems like help desk stuff, which is not a big deal. Like, I have plenty of patience for that, but it's just like right now, as I'm trying to learn and having to deal with all this, it's like kind of frustrating because it's like I'm trying to. I mean, I guess I'm learning more because I'm getting more experience with writing tickets and stuff. But it's annoying as I'm trying to learn because it's just like another distraction, another thing wasting time. I don't know if he's gonna, if he does it. Hurry up. Hurry up. Yeah, he's gonna hit that and now he's trapped there. Or can I? No, I can't find it because I need him, right? I'm trying to. I don't remember how these work, so I'm trying to like look. Maybe I just have to get him all the way to this side. Anyway. I know I can make him jump across this, right? With the wind, if I time it right. Oh, come on, he stole my ink. Yeah, whatever, anyway. A lot of the daily things that I've been doing and seeing are like, I'm just kind of like, that's it? That's pretty easy. One of the things that's kind of like, I think I'm gonna not struggle with, but like, it's like it requires kind of like your own determination or your own like, do you think this, it's like a security thing that I'm like, I'll go the other way, sir. Thank you. I'm just kind of worried that like, I don't know, I'm gonna make the wrong decision because it's like email stuff that like, it's a anti-phishing, you know, or phishing protection, whatever, thing like that. That is like, you have to like look at the emails individually and be like, is this legit? Do I think this is legit? And like talk to the person and be like, is this legit? And then hope that they know, or you're right. I can't do this. Oh god, because I'm gonna run out of ink and then he's gonna walk and turn around. How do I make him go up without the water? My little brothers are so loud, dude. Like, I don't get it. They're like screaming into their headsets and stuff like that, playing with their friends. It's very frustrating because like I come home now and I'm like, I'm gonna take a nap in the evening. Like that's what I did today. And then I just like wake up 20 minutes later because they're screaming across the house. Because they're not even like screaming across the house trying to, but they're trying to be like, I don't know, funny to their friends, and loud equals funny. So that's what I have to deal with. Anyway, they're only here for a couple days a week, or a few days a week, so it's not a big deal. No, don't turn around. I guess I'll let him go though, because I need ink back. What was I saying? Oh yeah, whatever. Like part of the job, I'm like, it's not even that confusing or hard, but it's like, I'm a little worried about, but like the thing is like I can also just I mean, I can't just ignore it, but being safe rather than it's better to be safe than sorry. And so like you can, if nobody's asking for it, you don't really have to, not that you don't have to worry about them getting it or wanting it, but there's some things where it's just like, you know what, I'm just gonna wait and see if they ask for it, and if they do, then I'll give it to them. If not, then they probably don't care or don't even know that it's here or that they want it, you know. Please. Oh, because I made like a swirl. Lame. Hop, please. I'm gonna grab this one. And this one. But yeah, whatever. Other, like, yeah, I don't know. Most of the stuff I've dealt with the past couple days related to the job has been like, so I'm like, man, I'm glad it is just this easy. But like I was saying, there's plans for all kinds of like changes and upgrades and things like that that I'm like a move to the cloud and stuff, because right now we're using, I don't know, there's like some cloud services that we're using, but those contractor guys and like the director of IT, I think is his title or whatever, they want to do like big changes that I'm like, okay, as long as I don't know, you walk me through it, or like, you know, hold my hand. You don't even have to actually have to do that, but just like don't expect me to just know what to do or how to do this. It's the main thing. Like show me and explain, or you know, walk me through it or whatever, and we'll be good. Okay, we finally made it to this side. Hopefully it is this side. But yeah, I don't know, like, job seems pretty laid back, pretty, I don't want to say easy, but for what what I feel like I'm supposed to be doing and should be doing, I'm not too worried about like the day-to-day. It just, is it? Okay, wait, is it not here? Okay. No. But yeah, I don't know. Like I was saying, the environment and like everyone there, it seems really I'll say stress-free, not stress-free, but just wait, what did I get for that? Did I get anything for that? Maybe he gave me whatever it was. It wasn't gold dust. I didn't get any praise either. What if I jump back down? I don't want to jump back down. Okay, so I just have to, because I know you do it more than once with him. I think maybe 3 times or whatever. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, whatever. Like the only thing that sucks, like I don't know. Like I was saying, my tweet was work sucks, and then in parentheses, it's not that bad actually. The thing that sucks is it being daytime, and like being tired. Like the commute's not even that bad, but like even the HR, like head of HR, she was like, when she was talking to me yesterday, she was like, that commute, you should move closer. I was like, I should, but well, I was like, it's not that bad, but you know what, it might like wear on me over time, so I'll probably think about it. Oh, wrong button. I keep pressing minus to open up the menu or the map. I was doing that last time too. I want to go to the city checkpoint. I mean, I should go to Kusa Village too, but we'll be back there eventually anyway. Okay, wait, where am I going? So it's to my left. To the west. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's just like the struggle of trying to get used to a daytime schedule, but like I will never get used to it. I've talked about it plenty of times before, but even when I was in the Marines, I had this exact same schedule of like go to work, come home on lunch, go to sleep for like an hour. But that's what I did today. I was like, I wasn't hungry, and so I was just like, I'm just gonna take a nap in my car. So, and I was talking to my mom too, because she was showing me they have like a little store with a bunch of like food and stuff like that that you can buy. So she was like, hey, when you're on break or on lunch, come see me, because I'll show you where that is. And I was like, okay. And she did. And she's like, are you gonna get anything? I was like, no, I'm gonna go sleep, take a nap in my car. And she's like, okay, I do that all the time too. She says, I usually drive over to the Target parking lot. And I was like, that's a good idea. So I'm not just like sleeping in my car right there and people walk by and they're like, look at this dude sleeping in his car. So I did that and slept for like 45 minutes because I get an hour for lunch. Hold on. I want to clear these so they're not new. Can I just... No. Oops. Oh, see, there has to be more than that. I bought so many. I bought the P technique. Okay, wait. For the animals, I mean, I know there's more animals, but yeah, I'm missing 5. Okay. Oh, there's fishing too. I forgot about the fish. Okay, I'll do all that, like I was saying, at the end of the game. I'm just clearing these news. Oops. Okay. What am I missing beads-wise? I mean, I have most, I guess, for where I'm at. Anyway, yeah, like, when I was in the Marines, like, we had 2 hours for lunch, so it was, like, way easier to get a good chunk of sleep in. But, I would, you know, I would get up at 7, go to work, you know, get to work by 8. I mean, unless we had PT, then I would get up even earlier than that. I keep pressing, I think it's saying A to feed, but I'm, like, not, I'm looking at it through my peripheral and thinking it's saying triangle, and I'm pressing X, which is where triangle is on the, PlayStation controller. Even though I'm playing with the Switch controller. Joy-Cons. What was I saying? Oh yeah, whatever. Go to work. On lunch, get lunch, eat for like, you know, 30 minutes or whatever, and then... Can I bring water over to this? Oh, I thought I did something with that. Go to work, go to lunch, eat, sleep, wake up, go back to work, go home, sleep, wake up, sleep, go to work. And so, like, total I would get like 8 hours, but it was like 3 in the morning, like 3, yeah, I don't know, I'll go to sleep at like 4 in the morning, 3 or 4 in the morning, get like 3 to 4 hours there, get like an hour at lunch, and then get a couple hours in the evening or in the afternoon after I get off of work or whatever, and then stay up all night. And then yeah, like everywhere I went, like in Okinawa and in Florida when I was in the Marines, that's what my schedule was like. And then when I was going to school, once I got out and stuff like that, it was the same thing of just like wake up right before school, then come home, take a nap, like sleep for a few hours, wake up, stay up all night, go to sleep right before school. And so like it was just like my sleep was broken up excuse me, into chunks like that, because like I don't know, that's like what worked for me, because I can't sleep more than a few hours. So if I wanted to Can I reach that one? No, not yet. But I know that's how you get to that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, whatever. My sleep's weird, and so like, the last, I don't know, couple years, last few years, my sleep has been, or my schedule has been, kind of the same, except like during the day, I don't have to do anything, so I'm just like sitting here, you know, just catching up on news or, whatever non-streaming games I'm playing and stuff like that. Games I'm not, the games that I don't stream that I play and stuff like that. And then, going to sleep again. Excuse me. Go to sleep again in the afternoon, and then waking up to stream, and, oh yeah, whatever, like, having to get used to a schedule where it's the same thing of like sleeping a few hours before work, working all day, and then coming home, and then sleeping for a couple or few more hours, and then, you know, being up all night streaming. I'm super tired actually right now, because like I'm still not used to it. Like I slept for a couple hours earlier, but like I said, I woke up, I went to sleep at like 6:30 because I didn't get home until like, I don't know, 6:20 or something, and then I like talked to my mom for a few minutes, and then lay down to go to sleep. But then as soon as my brothers got home from football practice, they're just like screaming at the top of their lungs to be funny to their friends or whatever, and it was just like, I woke up and I was like, it's like 7:15. I've only been asleep like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and then, you know, like laid there just like great, and then fell back asleep. But woke up at like 8:30, like again because of them, and was just like, bro, like I am too tired to like get up and yell at them. But it'll probably wear on me to the point where I do that eventually, like maybe next week or something. 'Cause they're not gonna be here tomorrow night, so it shouldn't be an issue tomorrow. But what was it? Oh yeah, whatever. Like I woke up at like 8:30 and was just like tired, but I was like, I can't go back to sleep because like, I don't know. Like if I do, I'm not gonna stream. And so I like just like got up, got something to eat, and then started working on that that harassment training thing that I was talking about earlier, because I was like, let me knock some of this out. Because I also put some towels in the washer, because my towels in the wash, because I want to take a shower later, but I wanted to wash my towels. But like I was saying, my brother and his wife were here watching all weekend long, that like I didn't have time to wash anything. And so it was just like, do that today, I guess, or tonight. And so yeah, so like I started late because I was waiting for the towels to finish washing so I could put them into the dryer, so they don't just sit in the dryer for like 5 hours. Yeah, I have to like get good at just like getting home and going to sleep right away, and then waking up, and then, you know, doing my nighttime routine, and then going to sleep. Because that's the other thing, is like the last couple days, like Sunday night and then last night, I guess like this morning, because it was like 3 in the morning or so or whatever. Yesterday I didn't go to sleep till like 5 in the morning, but I didn't have to get up till like 8:30ish or something, because my I wasn't going to work. I was going to I had to go do that interview, the CCW interview, and that was at 9:30, so I didn't have to get up super early. But I wasn't trying to stay up till 5. I literally, like I said, my brother and his wife were here, but like I went to sleep at like, because Sunday night was, we went to the movie, we came home, and then I went to sleep at like midnight, because I was like, let me see how much sleep I can get. And then I woke up at like 12:30 and was like, okay. And I wasn't tired anymore. I was like, well, I guess I'll stay up, because like I still have plenty of time before I have to actually try to get real sleep before work or whatever, or before like, well, yeah, before like my day starts, I guess. And then I lay down at 3 because I was like, I want to like start getting used to the schedule of like going to sleep by 3-ish, so I can wake up at 6:30-ish to get ready and then go to work. And I couldn't fall asleep. I was laying down and rolling, tossing and turning, couldn't fall asleep. And part of it, I'm sure, was anxiety and stuff like that, just like nervousness for the day and stuff. But then, yeah, like by the time I fell asleep, it was like 5 in the morning. Like the last time I looked at my clock was like 4:40, and I know I laid there for a little bit longer before I actually fell asleep. And then my alarm went off. Actually, I had an alarm set for 7, because I was like, I know, like when I start work for real, I want to leave by 7, so I can't wake up at 7. Like 6:45 is the very, very latest I can wake up to make it on time. But I want to leave. I want to leave at 6:45 so that I can have room for traffic. I thought I saw a treasure chest somewhere around here. Oh, there it is. But what was it? What was I talking about? No, I lost it. Oh yeah, whatever. Anyway, like, yeah, I have to like figure the schedule stuff out and like get used to it, because there's no way I can like get to it. Oh, please open for me. Maybe this one somewhere. No. What if I do that? No. Okay. Oh wait, I saw it open. Oh, perfect. I can't see Amy. Okay, wait. All right. Okay, well, which one do I go to now? That dumps me nowhere. This one puts me on the rock, I think. Okay. Perfect. What was I saying? Yeah, whatever. Like, that's what sucks about work. Is like, it's not even like giving up the time, because I'm getting paid, right? But it's having to get used to this new schedule. And like I said, also just like it's IT stuff, it's help desk stuff. So it's like getting used to that again, and getting used to like dealing with people all day. And like I said, I'm not gonna have a problem with dealing with people all day. I've never like lost my patience or anything when dealing with people and stuff like that. And this environment is so much chiller than anything I've ever dealt with or been used to. And everyone seems so cool. Like I was saying, everyone's so nice and so like patient. And I can't tell if it's because I'm new or if it's because the guy who's training me, and like, I don't know, my mom and cousin, everyone is always like talking about how the HR lady, everyone has been like, man, it's such a good environment here. It's so like different. There's no real like drama or issues ever. Everyone works together. It's like, it's such a good like culture, and I can see it already. What was down this way? This is where that fire chest was on the floor, right? So there wasn't there flowers? Oh, but yeah, whatever. I don't know. I just have to like get in the groove and get used to it, which is like, that's what sucks, is like having to do that, like not being used to that, and not just being instant or easy. And like, I wasn't expecting it to be, but it is just like growing pains, I guess, like trying to adapt. Not even like adapt, but like adjust, I guess. Because like I said, like my schedule, I was always awake during the day anyway for like, you know, however many hours. in the middle, but now I'm gonna have to be awake for more and not have like a choice or an option to kind of get away from it. Because I have this obligation now. Full-time hourly work. If I don't work, I don't get paid. But yeah, and like I said, I'm not looking forward to having to pick up all the slack from that one lady. Okay, do I have enough? I will use my Infinity Stone if I can't. I can't make it. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like... I don't know. I mean, I'm not every streamer is just going to be like... Now that I have this job, every streamer is going to be... Oh, yeah, I'm going to spend this much time, you know, rambling or whatever at the beginning of every stream about work stuff. Because, like I said, it seems pretty monotonous. The only thing is, like, every night... Like the last couple days, everything has been pretty... simple and easy. Today, like I said, I left kind of late. Today was the first time. Well, I mean, it's 2 days, so of course there's gonna be a lot. There's gonna be something that's the first time. But I feel like I needed the fire for something. Oop. Oh. Oh well. Oh, whatever, yeah, like today, at the end of the day, some guy was like, well, actually, he, like, emailed us earlier in the day, but because I was training, and, like, that's the thing is, like, there's me, the guy who's training me, the lady who manages me, who still does the job and can do the job, and then the contractor guy, and they can all, like, deal with this stuff, but, like, this guy emailed, and it might be because they didn't put in a ticket, so they're just kind of ignoring him, and also, like, it didn't seem too urgent, but he's like, yeah, you know, I'm having issues with my email, so he could still see his email, he just couldn't, it was this weird thing where he couldn't open it, or he could open it on his desktop, but it wouldn't, get new emails, and so, like, we were messing around with that, and it was like, it was really weird. We still, like, didn't even really figure it out. Like, we found, like, a temporary solution, but we have to work on it more tomorrow. But anyway, that, like, took forever because we're sitting there waiting for the email, like, the Outlook to download all his email to see if it worked, and it would take forever. And then, yeah, then, like, by the time we finished it, it was like 15 minutes over, and the guy training me was like, yeah, you know what, let's just call it here, because it looks good. We'll just follow up with him in the morning and see if it's good enough for him, because it works. It's just not, you know, ideal right now, but he needed it. He was like, I need it. Like, he emailed us and was like, he emailed the help desk and was like, hey, I need help with my email. And then a couple hours later was like, hey, is there any way we can get this done today, because I'm gonna be gone tomorrow and I need it, like, with me tomorrow, or I'll need this issue fixed tomorrow. And so then I was I was like the one who was like, hey, Dan, the guy training me, I was like, hey, this guy emailed us earlier, and he emailed again, like, pretty recently, and it seems kind of urgent, so, like, should we deal with this right now? And he was like, you know what, I'm glad you brought that up, because I didn't even see that the first time. And so then, yeah, so then we, like, I had to, like, call the guy and then, like, track him down, and, like, all this and that, and, like, yeah, whatever, we fixed his, well, we, like I said, temporarily fixed it, and so, I was late, or stayed late, and so, like, oh. I'm trying to remember the gimmick for these guys. Are they just the same as the guitar guys? Yeah. Oh, but they probably have a different finisher. Yeah, never mind. What was my point with that story? Oh, whatever. Yeah, like whatever his issue was. It was like, I don't know. I was like, okay, I don't know. Like I have ideas, but the guy training me. Oh, the guy training me was like, kind of taking the reins because he was also like, yeah, I don't. This is weird, and he didn't want to like leave me with it, even though I'm sure I could have figured it out or got to. I mean, I would have gotten to the same place as he did. But yeah, like I was saying, for the most part, things seem pretty easy, and it's like the same stuff every time. So like, it's not. I don't know. My day-to-day is gonna be pretty basic, pretty simple until like until the like the weird stuff comes up, like the projects that they keep talking about. What am I supposed to do with that? That's Kushi's thing, but she's not here. Oh, do I bring it from that to here? I can't just like go from here to here. I can. I thought I was gonna have to bring it from the like Bill barrel. Anyway, that was one of those things though that like I was saying where I'm trying to train, and these people aren't putting in tickets, and they're just like, hey, like either knock on my door, call me, or send me an email instead of putting in a ticket. And then I have to do the ticket for them. Because, like, that's, like, we had to make that ticket, and, you know, fill it out and whatnot, and, that added, like, a little bit of time at the end of the day that it's like, hey, I'm already, you know, overtime, so, like, just do this yourself. You're salaried. I don't know. I mean, I don't mind. I'm getting paid. But I do want to go home, like I was saying. I don't want to, like, if I keep... Because the, my manager lady, she was like, yeah, if you... Oh, this is a tree. I was like, what is that? An enemy? She was like, for overtime, I don't want you staying past 5. But if you come in early, I'll give you, like, that overtime all day. Like, if you want overtime for showing up early, I want to encourage that, but I don't want to encourage you staying late. And so today I stayed late. Not that late, but already breaking that on the second day. But the guy trading me, like I said, I was like, hey, I gotta clock out real quick, and then but I'm gonna stick around. And he was like, no, if you're here, you're here. Don't clock out until you clock out. Don't let them take hours from you, take your time from you, blah blah blah. And I was like, you're right. Even though, you know, my manager said don't take after hours overtime, do before hours. He's right. But yeah, whatever. Anyway, what was I saying? Why was I even talking about that? I don't know. Oh yeah, whatever. Just like talking about. I can't see. I can't. Oh. It's I don't know. It's not a hard job, but I can see like my tasks and duties getting. I mean, like that's part of the plan too. I don't think I'm supposed to ring this bell. Maybe I am. Do not ring without reason. But that tempts me to ring it. I don't remember how this goes, but I feel like I'm supposed to ring it. Oops. It was 8 times for Orochi. Oops. Oh, come on. Okay. Nothing happened. Oh, I'm stupid. I sprouted the tree, but I didn't. What do they call it? I would say flourish, rejuvenate, bloom. What else? Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Oh, well, yeah, like I was saying, like just the schedule. That's like gonna be the worst part. But once I get used to it, it'll be fine, I'm sure. Oh, but yeah, I guess I started saying this a while ago, but yeah, it's supposed to be like a more permanent position. Like I'm supposed to be here long term, like not like the rest of my life, but you know, years. Not just like, oh, I'm gonna work for a few months and then bail. But I can see myself, you know, bailing if it just like, if it gets to be more than what I was, like I was saying, like that lady's retiring at the end of the year, and so she just dumps a ton of stuff on me, and I don't get any sort of like promotion or pay change. I'm, you know, I'm out. Because like, I don't know. Like, yeah, because like, it seems like, not that there's, I mean, yeah, it seems like they're kind of like setting up to, or at least maybe hoping that by 6 months, by the time she leaves, I'll be able to take over for her. And like, I don't know. I guess I'll have to see when that point comes. If I want to, I don't know. But this is all just like, I don't know, me assuming from what I've seen and like from what they've told me in the interviews and stuff like that. They might also just bring someone in who can do that when the time comes. Also, did Kushi take her thing? It might have been in that cutscene, or I did it and so she just automatically leaves. I can't remember if these are always red now or if that one was special for some reason. No, they're red now. Okay. Oh, I was like, I hear animals. Yeah, I don't like, but yeah, like having to give up. I mean, I'm selling my time, right? I was having to give up my time. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to squeeze between. Sucks. Having less time to myself sucks, but that's life. That's what everyone has to do, right? Unless you're a NEET, which is what I used to be. Yeah, whatever. It's just that lifestyle change thing, like I was saying, it's just gonna be, that's the hardest part. That's the part I'm like not looking forward to, but it's just like kind of going back to what I used to do, you know? And it's not, I don't know, like I said, it's not that bad. It's just like, can I feed them fish? No. It's just different. And it sucks because it cuts into streaming, which is what I like to do. And like, that's like the one thing I was just like, I'm gonna have less time to myself, obviously. And like, part of that is the commute. That's what I was saying at the very beginning of like HR lady being like, hey, you should I mean, she wasn't like trying to like pressure me to move or whatever, but she was just like, that commute though, you should move closer if you can. And I was like, yeah, it's not that bad, but it might wear on me later on, so definitely think about it. Cause yeah, it's like 50 minutes in the morning, 50 minutes. Like so far, the last 2 days hasn't been more than 50 minutes to get to or from work, which is good. Cause like the estimates were always, like Google Maps is like 50 minutes to an hour and 20, and it's like, please don't be an hour and 20, because it's not even that far. Like I would rather work in San Francisco or something and do like an hour 45 if I have to do something like that. You know, tack on an extra 25 minutes for probably more money. I heard a cat. Where was it? Oh, I see it. I'm gonna see if I can give it meat. Okay, just fish. What was it? Yeah, I don't know. Like that's like literally just kind of like the only issue I'm having is adjusting. But it's not even an issue. It's only been 2 days, so like you can't just like automatically adjust like that, right? But yeah, I'm hoping once I get done with my training, get the hang of everything. I mean, it feels like everything will go pretty smoothly, but like I was saying, it's just like I'm kind of like overwhelmed because I'm trying to learn how to do this job, and at every moment someone is coming to me like, "Hey, IT guy," and it's like, bro, I just got here. And also I'm like in the middle of a phone, because like that's the other thing is like I'll be on the phone and someone will email me or knock on my door or call me, and I'll have to be like, "Hey Dan, can we hold on for a second? Someone's at the door," or someone's trying to call me or whatever, and he'll be like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And then I answer, and then they're like, "I need your help right now." And then I tell him, and he's like, "All right, you know what? That's a perfect opportunity to see what that is and what that's like and how to do that." And like I'm taking all these notes and stuff like that, but it's not the same as like, I don't know. What was that on the ceiling? A bat? Can I feed those? Oh, here we go. I knew there was a fast travel thing here. That poor doll though. Okay, and if I go out this way, it's just Aga's Forest, right? Or not the Agacha Forest. What's the is it Taka Pass? I can't move to look at other things. Whatever, it's like that middle area where you can get to like Sasa Sanctuary, the checkpoint, all that. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I wish like well, I mean, and that's the thing I'm like seeing too, is that like they have nobody. They have me, my manager, who isn't doing anything ever, the guy who's training me, and then the contractor guy who shows up 3 days a week. Oh, these are one of those things that I was complaining about or talking about, like on the first session, that like take forever to do. This isn't gonna blow it up, but I just want to do that. There's a demon gate down there with like a million, and it, like you go through it, and it's just like wave after wave after wave, and it's not too bad when you're at the end of the game, but it's very long and tedious when you're if you do them as you see them. It's like every playthrough after the first one, I've always been like, you know what, I'll come back for that when I'm a lot stronger and it's a lot faster. But what was I saying? Talking about more work stuff, but it's been an hour and a half and I'm still like talking about work. Yeah, it's definitely like weird. But oh yeah, whatever, like I was saying, once I get the hang of everything and everything, you know, settles down and I kind of like I am on my own, I don't see it being much of a problem, because like, yeah, like right now it's literally just like learning the systems and learning I don't know, just like learning how to do things with these systems that I've never worked with. And then yeah, then like adjusting to adjusting my schedule, like to, you know, the commute and all that stuff. So that's the thing, is like it's 8 to 5, so that's 9 hours, and then an extra hour and change travel, hour and 40 minutes at minimum, which is that makes it almost 11 hours, which, like, I don't know, that's half a day. And then the other half of that other half is supposed to be, you know, for sleeping and stuff. So like I just have less time. I mean, I'll have my weekends and stuff, but losing all that time sucks. I mean, I wasn't doing much with that time anyway, but I don't know, like I was saying, it's just, you know, it's a weird change. But at least I'm getting paid, right? That's why when I was trying to clock out early and Dan was like, he's like, no, do not clock out early. Do not clock out and keep working. Make them pay you. If you're here working, you're here working. And he was like, if you're working with me, you know, you're working with me. We're not gonna leave until it's done. And I was like, all right, yeah, I get it. Yeah, no, you're right. But I think once I'm on my own, if it's like, all right, there's a task and it's not urgent, I'm definitely clocking out at 5 and taking off, because they're not getting more of my time. Like I was saying, like I'll sell it to them, right? But if I mean, I guess I have to talk to my manager tomorrow and see kind of like, hey, like I have to talk to her about the clock and stuff. Be like, hey, I didn't clock in the morning. I didn't clock in till lunch because I wasn't able to talk to HR and all that stuff and figure that out until later. I got caught up training with Dan and stuff like that. And then I didn't clock out till, you know, like 15-ish minutes after 5. But we were working, so like, what do you know, how do you want to handle that and, you know, deal with that, whatever? Because like, I mean, it didn't work. Like I was saying, it wasn't even that. It was 15 minutes ish. So like, if she's gonna get mad because I didn't clock out exactly at 5 and did an extra 15 minutes, like, I don't know. It seems unreasonable. Tell my mom. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, like, I don't know. I'm like I was saying, the schedule, that's just it. Like, getting home. Because honestly, if I could skip lunch and get out an hour early, that's what I would want to do. But like legally, I have to take my lunch before 6 hours, like before 2 or something like that. Because otherwise, they have to pay me overtime. And so that's like, that just makes everything way funkier. And so like, because that would be like, I get overtime for 2 hours at the end of every day, which is not how they want to do it, or not how it should work, you know. I mean, I would take it if they were like, yeah, you know, if you want to skip your lunch and work through lunch and call it overtime for 2 hours, go for it. I'd be like, yeah, okay, perfect. I get out an hour earlier and I get paid extra for my last 2 hours. Sure. But nah. But anyway. Oh, this guy's rabbit is missing, but it's like, isn't it over here somewhere? I think I must have missed it too, because I should have fed it. Or it doesn't show up until... Maybe it's not over here. But yeah, I don't know. I think like for this next couple weeks or so, as I'm being caught up in train stuff, that's probably what I'll talk about when I stream. Because I am going to stream, or try to stream. Oh, I think the rabbit's here. Try to stream every night still, because like get like, you know, a few hours in and stuff like that. Oh, there's a bunch of cats. Is a rabbit hanging out with the cats? Because like I was saying, I'm losing all this time, you know, but I still want what I have left, right? Like I still want to play video games. That's the thing. It's like, I just don't get time to, you know, like I can play my gacha games during the day, but I can't play, you know, 14 PvP. I can't play I don't know, Limbus Company. I still have to do the story in Limbus Company, dude. And the next chapter. Oh, I also didn't do my weeklies. Like, I've been doing my dailies, but not my weekly mirror dungeons. So I might even end earlier. I mean, I'm probably gonna call it at one because, like I was saying, I'm pretty tired. And I want to take a shower and like I said, I don't know, try to get good sleep because do I have to go all the way around? I thought there was a spout here or whatever. What? That seems ridiculous. Hold on. They can't make me do that. What? They had one on the other side? Whatever. Oh, I see it over there. I can't remember if it's like doing it bigger like that is a bigger gust or having it bold and bigger. Doesn't feel like it's actually changing that much. Maybe if I do the swirl, hopefully this, no, it's gonna take me the wrong way. Let me mess it up. This way? Oh, that sends it. Oh, I get it. It's like when you're doing this, it's side to side, but if you do like a tornado, it's like front and back. Whoops. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of it on the job update. It's seems cool, seems easy, seems like kind of what I was expecting. Like I said, like easy work, good pay. It's just the scheduling is like the tough part, getting adjusted to a new kind of lifestyle. Also, I hope there's not like a lot of I don't know, it's not that I don't like the people I work with or don't want to, but I don't want to have to be friends, right? I don't want to socialize. That's like the only thing. There's already one guy who like, I mean, I like him. He seems cool, but I don't want to, I don't know. I don't want like my work buddies to become real life buddies, you know? Not that I'm opposed to having more friends or whatever, but I just don't want to. I don't know. I know if I make friends, I'm gonna lose more time because I'm gonna have to like, you know, keep up with those friends, I guess. That's like, okay, I mean, it sounds weird, right? Like, I don't want friends or something. But it's a lot like what I was talking about the other night about like, not wanting a girlfriend or a wife or anything like that is because it's like, then I lose more time of my life that like, I don't want to be accountable to or accountable for someone. I don't want, you know, to have to spend time with someone. Like I get enough of that with my current friends and family, and like I get like enough of that through the stream. That's kind of why I like streaming. And so like I was saying, there's a guy who he's really cool. Like I like him. He seems cool so far, and like my mom and cousin who work there and know this guy are like, yeah, he's a good dude. Like I've heard them talk at like what was it, Memorial Day? I don't know, a few weeks ago. My mom was talking, I don't know if I talked about this on stream, but she was talking about an incident that occurred with him and someone else that she like was witness to, and then kind of like pulled him aside and was like, hey, is that how she always treats you? Like, do we need to you know, take care of this? Like, she should not be talking to you like that. And then kind of like him being like, yeah, no, that's how it always is. And then, you know, like my mom being like, that's not cool because he's a good dude. Like, what? Like, why would you treat him like that and stuff like that? And like my cousin was there to like hear for Memorial Day, and so she was like, she's like, yeah, that's so like mean because he's not a. Oh wait, do I have a sword one? Oh, blade technique, 3 shears. 40k. What is this? Oh, give me that. But yeah, whatever. Anyway. Yeah, this guy, he's super helpful. Like he's the maintenance guy or something. Perfect. I knew I could get a double jump, but I was like, I can't remember if I actually get a double jump. Dude, that's one of the things that's so weird, is like, I played this game so many times, and my memory is so bad about it for some reason, even though it's only been a couple of years since the last time I played it. Because I went to rewatch my super old, or my like playthrough of it from a couple of years ago, because it's archived. Because I was like, I can't remember what. I don't remember. Because it was before I started streaming with a webcam, and I didn't have this mic. But there was some reason I wanted to, like, I needed to compare it for some reason. I wanted to see if the popping was back then, and I just didn't notice it or something. And I didn't have the popping, because, like, that's one of the things that I was, like, talking about when, this mic was popping on the Steam version, and being like, yeah, that's so weird, because, like, I don't remember that happening last time, and I was like, maybe I just didn't do audio checks and just didn't know. But, there was no popping, and this is a USB mic, but the old mic I had was, an auxiliary, like, headphone jack mic or whatever, like 3.5 millimeter or whatever. Where's that rabbit, dude? Maybe it's farther away. Or I'm running too fast and just like missing it because it's blending in. Because I know it's a little white rabbit with like a black spot like over its eye, or both of its eyes or something. I don't remember it being this hard to find, but it could just be farther away. What was the thing? Oh yeah, whatever. When I was watching the video, like I was skimming through it, and like I was like, cause like once I was skimming through, I was like, oh, I wonder if I heard a noise. Oh, there's foxes. They just appeared. I was skimming through the video because I was trying to like figure out the audio stuff, and then also whatever. I was like, I remember I was like, there's a part that I was stuck on or something, or no, I was like, was I like this? I was trying to like gauge how long it was taking me to play, so I was like, was I this lost, or as lost as I was on this playthrough on that playthrough? And so like I went to like see how long it took me to beat Orochi, and I killed Orochi around like hour 14 or 15 or something like that, on the old playthrough, which this one was like 10 hours or something, or like 9 hours or something, whatever, and then the rest of it was like the post Orochi stuff, and then also just like talking. But I was like, okay, I did it faster this time, but I knew so much more last time, because like as I was like skimming through, I'm like talking about like, oh yeah, this is where this happens and this is that and blah 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 blah, and like going through it this time, I'm like, dude, I can't remember, is it this, is it that? And I was like, man, like 2 years, just adding one more year made me forget so much about this game. Whereas like that time when I played through that time, the last time I played was a year before that, so like there was only 1 year gap, and so like I don't know, I was like, how did I lose so much just in a year? Or like one more year. I'm obsessed with finding this rabbit. I keep coming back here because like I know I don't know, maybe it shows up later, I guess. I don't know. Can I get to this right now? Cause I know I need the mallet, right? No, okay. I mean, maybe I can go in as far as I can and then deal with whatever's after. Cause I'm pretty sure, what's her name? Um, Madam, it starts with an R. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, I was talking about that guy. Yeah, whatever. He's like, you know, he's super polite and friendly, and you know, he'll like say good morning and like whatever, like what's up every time we pass by, and just like kind of like, you know, like we'll talk for a minute about like something random, and then today, at the end of the day, like near the end of the day, I was like, no, I was waiting for the stupid bird or something. Oh, I have to do it from that one spot. Oh god, oh god. At the end of the day, like we were working on this email thing, but it was like I said, we were just like sitting there waiting for all the email to like download so we could see if it fixed the issue. Because like the issue was basically Outlook. I don't know. There's something with the way it caches or something that like was stopping this dude from getting new emails, which made it like just like made it wouldn't download his full email or inbox or whatever. So we could close it and open it, and it would have all the new stuff, but then anything new, like we were sending test emails to him, and anything newer than anything new wouldn't come in. So like so if we wanted to see the new emails, we'd have to close it and then open it up again, and then those new emails would show up. And then if we send another one, it wouldn't pop in until we close it and then open it up again. And it was like, it was annoying. So then we turned off like caching, and then it worked. But now it's not cached, so it takes longer to load everything and all that. They're gonna make me watch this every time. Oh, but yeah, whatever. Like, so like the first time we did it, we sat there and waited for it. Because, well, one of the things we did was we made a new profile, and the new profile, like we thought it was working because it was updating. Like we opened it up and it had the new emails, and we're like, oh, cool. It just needed, it was the profile. And then we like sat there to wait for it all to download and wait for it to download to make sure everything showed up, because he was like, hey, where's my calendar and stuff like that, and we're like, oh, you know, it's gonna get to it. It's downloading like everything, so we have to wait for everything. And then it went all the way down to, like, it was saying like, you know, 3.5 gigs remaining, and it went all the way down to 1 byte, one single byte, and then just stopped there and stuck there. And it was like, okay, this isn't working. Like we sat there for like 15 minutes just staring at it say 1 byte, whereas it was like, it just downloaded like 4 gigs, no problem. And so then, but like as we were sitting there, you know, waiting for that to download over the time or whatever, I guess I went and explained all that when I didn't need to. This dude I was talking about, he, the dude who's like pretty alright, he like walked by my office, cause like, so like the help desk has like a skinny window, like a long window that people can like, you know, see in, and I can see out, and then like, but it's like right next to the door, so like a lot of times people like, you know, they'll like look and then they'll knock and like be peeking through there, and I'll like turn and be like, oh yeah, come in or whatever. But yeah, he knocked and was like, you know, like looking through that, and he was holding a trash can, and I was like, what's he? I know he's maintenance, but does that mean he has to clean and all that stuff too? Like, is he coming to check my trash can or something? So like I muted myself on the phone and let him in, and I was like, what's up? And he's like tilting the trash can towards me. I'm like, I looked to see what's in there, and he had a turtle in there, and I was like, what is that? And he's like, I found it at Walmart. It was like trying to cross the street. Okay, so I can't do this yet. We need Our Lady. I can't remember what her name is. It starts with an R, but whatever. Anyway, where am I going? This way. Or no. This way. Can I climb this? No. But yeah, he had like a turtle in a trash can that he picked up like over by Walmart or something as he was like driving, and he like pulled over to get it out of the road, and then just like put it in this trash can and brought it to work. And I was like, I was like, dang, what the heck, like, cool. And he was just like, he's like, you want it? And I was like, no, I don't have anywhere for that, anywhere to keep that. And he's like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah. I was like, he was like, all right, I'm trying to see if anyone wants it, but no takers. And I was like, what are you gonna do with it? And he's like, I'll probably just like drop it off in like near a lake or something later. And then yeah, then he like walked away with it and just like continued working with it, sitting next to his desk. And it was kind of funny. But this was like at the end of the day, so like it's not like he was gonna like just keep this turtle in this trash can all day. Or I guess it was a tortoise, huh? Hopefully he didn't do that thing of like dumping it into it. I never walked just one more step this way. I think these are the ones that have like Ume in their name or whatever. Because the other ones were the crow tangies. Whatever. Anyway. That was bad. Oh, my controller. Brother. Is this it? Did that work? No. Okay, it's not slash, it's not win. Oh, it might be like slow-mo. Oh yeah, but he might have had, it might have been a tortoise, because if it was trying to cross the road, right? Oh, but yes, hopefully he didn't like go toss it into a lake and then let it, you know, drown, because it's not a turtle. Oh, maybe I have to do this. Show my ink restore. This sucks because they're like off, so one is blocking while the other one. Oh, I can't do that. Let me scribble. Okay, it worked. I messed up my. Let me try a bomb. It is not the bomb. Okay. So I think it is the slow-mo or something else. Oh, I forgot you can pee. Also kind of have to pee. Okay. There it is. Inaba. That was my Japanese teacher's name in San Jose. Have to feed him separate? Yes. Oh, it has like, yeah, it has like black eyes, like black spots on its eyes, and then also like the black all around it. Come here. All I had to do was go up a little bit more. Anyway. Yeah, no, I can see myself being friends with that guy, but like I was saying, I don't want to. I don't want to be friends with anybody, because then, you know, they're going to want to hang out or do stuff together, and I don't want to do, I have, let's see, so, let's say 11 hours to work, then 8 hours to sleep, leaves me with 6 hours to do my own thing. And I want 6 hours to stream. And like maybe even like I lose an hour to take a shower. So 5 hours. But that's like, I don't know. I still don't know how I want to do this though, because like I was saying, it might be how it is like tonight, where I come home, take a nap, and then wake up and then stream. Or if I'm feeling up to it, when I get home, you know, stream as soon as I get home, like eat and you know, change and all that, and then just stream until I go to sleep, till I want to sleep. That's another thing I gotta still figure out. But I don't know. Got plenty of time. Like, I don't plan to lose this job or anything anytime soon, so like it's not like I'm gonna be like, we'll see what happens. We'll see how long this job lasts, you know. It's like, no. This is the current direction my life is going to be going. I've never found one of these lightning ones. I still remember how to deal with this. There's no fire thing around me. Okay. Sucks. But I can get that guy. Okay, I can't. No, I wasn't aiming for that one. Please go away with the ice. Oh wait, let me slash. Oh great. Because I know I can get this guy with the wind. Okay, I don't know if he's drops demon things with the wind. Anyway. Yeah, no, it sucks to, like I was saying, it sucks to be a normie, have to wage slave, but I need the money, and, I don't know, it might not turn out so bad, because, yeah, like, I don't know, like I keep saying, it's good money for the work, like I was saying, like, what I'm seeing so far of my daily duties and things like that, it's like, this is even easier than I thought it was going to be. Hold on. How much money do I have? 16,000. That is not enough. Oh, cool. I just wanted to see if healing, like gaining health, healed your health. I want to go back to that trainer. I want to see if he has the dig, like the stronger dig, and how much it is, so I know how much to save up. Because I've been avoiding these fights because I'm like, I don't need fangs and I don't need money right now, so it's not like, I just want to, you know, progress and do the fights that I have to, and then clean up. Because like right now the only fight I really have to do is in, what's it, the Emperor, like in his room. That's where that demon fire mirror or whatever spawns, and so I have to make sure I get that there. Like, it's the only time I have to make sure I'm like fighting things, because everything else is always around. Digging champ, so yeah, 30,000. Okay. Anyway, let me talk about work stuff again. No, I'm kidding. I don't really have much left to say, and I probably, like I was saying, I probably won't have much to say. Except for like the occasional complaint about, you know, stupid stuff at work. But anyway, I love this game. That was the thing, is like I played for what, 10 hours the other night and was having such a good time, and then I was like, all right, tomorrow night we're gonna play some more, and then maybe Sunday night, but probably not, because Sunday night is gonna be, I'm gonna go, you know, dinner and a movie with my family, and so probably get back too late from that. Actually, I kind of want the digging thing now. So that when I'm in there, I can dig up anything I need to. So let me just like farm this out. Oh, that didn't work. Oh yeah, whatever. Then my brother came over on Saturday, and so I was like, well, I guess I'm not playing tonight. It ain't that. Cut. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's like a time, like the slow-mo time thing. Let me actually, because sometimes they give you clues to what it is. Ubume. Okay. It did have the ume in it. Okay, never mind. This one doesn't tell you. It just tells you about the wind to get through its block. Okay, so now we're only missing 3 animals. I was talking about earlier how I didn't eat lunch on the way out, because that's one of the things, like this, yeah, like the environment is so cool. They have this massive gym. They have, like, I don't know if I've talked about the gym before. What was it? Bombing him. Oh. Please hurry up. I should have just cut it. That's what I was gonna say. It's like, stop it. Can I cut him out of the air? No. Oh, maybe I can send those back. Yes. I mean, I can, but I guess it doesn't actually do anything. Knocks him out of the air. Oh, there we go. Just have to do it a couple times. Oh, please, let me kill him. Let me kill him. My money's gonna be so bad on this one. I'll cut him, I guess. I don't know. Oh, it's the cut. Okay. Oh, I should have cut that one too. What if I wind? There we go. Oh, unless that's what wind does. Dude, this run is so weird. Like I was talking about it earlier, like the last time I played this game was 2 years ago, and I was doing so much better with only just like a year gap. But having 2 years between, all of a sudden I'm like, what is this? How do I do that? Where do I get this? Where do I do that? I got stuck on the tutorial, man. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, the gym and stuff, the facilities. Yeah, like it's such a nice building. Like I said, there's like a little shop down on the first floor that has like I think these guys are bombs, maybe. I don't know if I tried that earlier. But there's a shop, you know, like go in, you just grab it. It's like grab and go, but you know, you pay for whatever you take. And it's like an honor system thing. But it has like a billion different things. Like energy drinks, sodas, water. These like lunchable kind of things. They're not lunchables, but they're like, they look like little lunchable things. Sandwiches, hot pockets, etc. All kinds of like ramen, like little like instant ramen things and things like that. And then what else? There's one other thing. Oh, they have in the break room on the floor that I work on. It's like the fridge is stocked with drinks, and you can, you know, take whatever you want. And then the I gotta blow them up. Come on. Stop it. the fridge is stocked with drinks and okay, it is bombs. And there's like a little like basket with fruits and stuff like that, and then like a little like I don't know. This morning they had like banana bread and like other like yesterday when I showed up, the like thing was empty because people had eaten it already, but today there was like a few slices of banana bread left because people had already started eating it. Why did that put it out? Oh, there it goes. Yeah, the ice one is so confusing because it's like, okay, let me do one of these. Okay, the fire doesn't care about that. Okay, he does. Anyway. When I was done today, when I was like leaving, I went to grab a water. Like I went to the bathroom and grabbed the water, and I was like, you know what? Let me grab a little snack because they have like a bunch of like they have fruits and stuff, and then like little pastries or whatever, and then like granola bars and stuff like that. And I was like, let me grab like a granola bar, and I was looking through what they had, and there's like this lemon flavored protein bar, and I was like, oh, that sounds kind of good. I don't like, I'm not trying to like eat protein, but I just wanted something to snack on the way home. Because I didn't eat lunch, and I was like, I was hungry at that point, but I wasn't like starving or anything. I was just like something to hold me over till I get home, and then I can eat when I get home. And I don't know if this is like, I can't even remember why I brought this up, but now this is in my head because like I forgot if this is what I intended to talk. I feel like this wasn't like why I brought this up or why I wanted to talk about it. I think I just want to talk about how cool like it is to just be like, yeah, go to the break room and there's like all kinds of snacks and foods and things and drinks and whatever. Take what you want. It's free. And then if you want to, if they don't have what you want, you can go downstairs and buy something at that little shop. But anyway, I'm gonna talk about it. So like that's cool. But I went to yeah, I ate that protein bar. I thought I hit 30,000. What? Whatever. At least there's an enemy right here. I ate that protein bar, and that was like all I ate. Like I didn't eat dinner when I got home because I was just like going to sleep right away. Because my mom was like, I'm gonna pick up food when I pick up the twins. Do you want anything? And I was like, I'm just gonna eat some of that spaghetti. And she's like, all right. And then I went to sleep because I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna eat some of that spaghetti because I didn't want to be bothered. Like I didn't want to go to sleep and then have her text me like, hey, what do you want? And then wake me up and then wake up and then she gets here with the food and then I don't want it to get cold because it's gonna be fast food. So then I have to eat it right as soon as it gets here, or soon after it gets here. So it would ruin my sleep. So I was like, I'm just gonna eat that spaghetti so I can just sleep right now. And then I woke up and my stomach was killing me, and I had to go to the bathroom. And I was like, bro, that protein bar, like why? Just one little protein bar. But I guess like, I don't know, because it was the only thing I ate all day. Okay, we're good. Thank you. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I'm trying to think like other stuff to talk about. I was gonna talk about like I was planning on talking about the like Xbox showcase and Starfield stuff, but I haven't watched that stuff yet because that's one of the things like I know once I start working on my own, because I have like my desk has 2 monitors and I'm like, I already know I'm just gonna have Twitch or something open on this other monitor all day as I work, or YouTube or something, just playing stuff in the background. Not that I'm just gonna be watching that stuff all day, but definitely not gonna be like, I don't know, having that one monitor. I mean, I'm gonna use that other monitor for like work stuff because that's was one of the things that the guy trading me taught me about. He was like, yeah, usually, so I use 2 different browsers, one for this specific thing, and then the other one for everything else I want to do. Like, he's like, the second browser is literally just for this one thing, so that it's always up and I don't ever, you know, lose it when I close down my main browser or something. And I just keep it on this, my second monitor, on a second monitor, and just, you just keep it there, so you can like glance over every now and then just to check on it. And I was like, oh, okay, that's like a pretty good idea. I'll adopt that and do that as well. But like then I was like, yeah, you know what? As soon as I'm done training, as soon as I'm on my own and I can just like do whatever I want with this stuff, I'll have that open there, but also Twitch or YouTube or something, and just you know, be able to keep up with stuff like that. 'Cause like I was saying, I didn't watch because I was on Sunday, the Xbox thing, but I was asleep for it, and then when I woke up, I basically just like, I woke up to get ready to go to dinner and the movie, and then when I came back, I didn't catch up. Like I looked at Twitter and like checked out. I mean, I as we were like at the theater waiting for the movie to start, I was on Twitter just kind of like being like, what happened? What's up? What'd they show and stuff? And I got like the gist of it, but I didn't watch the whole thing, so like I don't feel like I can talk about it. I know they showed off Starfield, like they had, I mean they talked about they had like a Starfield direct. And it seems like people are into it. Like I didn't look at it, like I was saying, I didn't watch it, but people seemed to be pleased with what they showed. Benkei. I don't think he knows anything. Excuse me. I don't think it has anything to do with Ushiwaka Maru. I don't remember. But I know in Fate Grand Order, and I think in just like Japanese history or folklore or whatever you would call it, Benkei is Ushiwaka Maru's like retainer or whatever. Okay, we have to get the water flowing. I can't remember if I have to jump down here and do it, or find an old guy to use a dowsing thing to have me dig it up in one of those mini games. Anyway, what else happened? I'm trying to think of like stuff that like got announced or happened over the last few. I mean, I guess this isn't like news. Well, I guess it kind of is, right? But Germa, he was streaming yesterday, and he announced that he's like the chief creative officer of Off-Brand, which I was like, I don't know what that is. And then when I looked it up, I was like, oh, I do know what that is, but I don't care for it. But it's still like good for him. But it's like, it's Ludwig. I don't know who else, but like I know Ludwig is like, I don't know, important there. Like he either, you know, created it or whatever, or was one of the creators or whatever. Or like the biggest investor or something. I don't know. I know he has something to do with it. And so like, I don't know. Good for Germa to get a job at his friend's company. I don't know. But it seems like it's literally, I mean, the way he was talking about it too, it literally just seems right up his alley, right? Oh, that was the other thing. Wait, my face. I forgot they do that. I still need to get a screenshot of that from for the thumbnail. It's not a big deal though, because I have plenty of time. Because I'm so far behind on my archiving. Like everything is in YouTube, but it's not published. I'm still like a week behind on just Tears of the Kingdom. Anyway, yeah, Germa's like, I don't know. That's like, I don't know. That's what he does, is like, you know, come up with these crazy events and things, and just like, yeah, run them and all that. So like, it's literally like his job, right? But now it's like an official title and stuff like that. Oh, but yeah, I guess that wasn't like why I wanted to talk about it. I was just gonna talk about, he was playing FF16, and I was talking about this the other day, and like, I don't know, the more and more I see of FF16, the less and less interested I am. And him playing it yesterday, I was just like, you know what? I don't think I want to play this game. At least not when it comes out. Maybe I'll wait for a sale or wait for a PC. But I think I might just watch a playthrough of it, because I don't know. It's not what I want from Final Fantasy. And I don't know why people have like a problem with that. Like, it's so weird, because like you see, like, it's like, it's not a weird opinion to have. There's a lot of people I've been seeing who are like saying the same thing of like, it's not doing it. It's not doing it for me. I want a JRPG for my Final Fantasies. But then there's also like a lot of people who are like, Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy. It can be whatever it wants to be, and blah 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 blah. And it's like, okay, but I still don't want this. And then I don't know. It's like Final Fantasy fanboys, I guess, or like I don't know. They don't want to see you not play the new Final Fantasy for whatever reason, or like not liking the gameplay isn't enough of a reason to not want to play the new Final Fantasy, when it's like, I mean, why would I play any game if I don't want to like play that game? Like I don't want that gameplay. Like, it's not. Why is Final Fantasy special? And then there's a lot of people who are also like trying to like own those people by being like, well, I never played a Final Fantasy until now, or I never cared about playing a Final Fantasy till now. So they're just trying to be like, oh, well, you don't like it? Well, I do. This is the first time I like it. And it's like, well, okay, good for you. Like, what a weird way to try and brag. Like, oh, finally they're giving me what I want. And it's like, wait, okay, good for you. Like, there's so many Final Fantasies, it's not a big deal. I don't mind missing out on one of them. I can always watch it if the story is so good that like it demands attention or something. But yeah, I don't know. Because he was sponsored to play it, so I was like watching it, and I'm like, yeah, I know, like, he's sponsored to play it, but the sponsorship isn't selling the game for me. Anyway, I think I'm gonna call it after I clean up the city, like once I get this water running, and do whatever to make the city look nice, because it might be more than just the water. Oh, that's not good. Go back. I guess we both take this up. Can I take this up, please? Oh, no, I guess I can't. Oh, I have to move him after he's up here. Okay. No. I guess I'm not gonna get the time. I need my ink. Is there more? Yeah. fly. Just gonna keep digging. Hurry up, ink. Okay. Hopefully I get both of them. Good. Okay. Alright, we're good. Didn't even need the time. I just have to wait for him, but I think it's this way. I don't have ink to turn him around. I think if I put a circle around him, it rejuvenates him, so he moves faster. Yes. Perfect. Did they get rid of the fog, though? No. Oh, wait, the fog is all the way... Like, don't have to go through the whole Emperor stuff, that whole dungeon. Maybe I just get up to that point and then call it. Also, I'm not gonna help these people until later, because they want taxi rides, and takes a bit, and it's only a little bit of praise. But I should be able to cross that bridge where Benkei was. I'm trying to remember the lady's name, the girl's name. The one that starts with an R. I should want to watch that cutscene. I cannot remember. I'm trying to think of like what the nine-tailed fox's name would be or something, and how like it could be an abbreviation or, you know, derived from that, but I can't. I know we have to help him fish, but I don't remember how this helps me get up there. What? Oh, oh, it should... Okay. I thought about going into that building, but I thought it was later. Whatever. I don't remember where he is. Over there? I think this is the place. I don't know if this is where I get it or if I just talk to the guy and he gives it to me. Or wait, maybe it's not even this guy. Hold on. I know there's a shop. Hold on. I think it is the shop. But I don't know if I can afford it or whatever. I can't remember if you buy it or... Whatever, I just gotta get there. And then I can figure it out. This one? Yeah, tool dealer. Let me sell stuff. Not fish. Because I think that other guy is better for fish. Oh, wow, they give me... Oh my god, I have so much money now. Oops. Save my fish until I know who's gonna give me the best deal. I don't remember what these are for, but somebody's gonna want them. I should have sold stuff when I went to go. Like I was like farming money to buy the digging thing. Anyway, I love this game so much. I was just thinking about how they put the little like :3 mouth on the or :3 face on the walls. Cause I don't know, it's fun because you like get to make your little face in, you know, Orochi's lair, the demon whatever, or the moon cave or whatever they call it. And then they do a little callback by just bringing it back for that. The music in this game is so good. Anyway, this fishing part's easy because it's just you have to catch 2 fish, and then the third one will be the special one. I know I'm not really trying to look for different fish, but that have to be killifish twice. I think I already had at least one. Whoops. Got him. Well, the nice thing is that, like, once you get them to, like, the button press point, even if they pull away, there's still, like, a bit of time to do it. Oarfish. Cutlass fish. I think that's a real thing, too. I said oarfish because it's, like, long like an oarfish. But I think oarfish is just, like, a separate fish in this game to catch. He fixed it. I don't know what he did because I skipped the cutscene, but who cares? Oh, that's the Emperor. Well, that's where he is. Ōkami again. Oh. I like how he... I don't know. The music in the game is so good, but I like how every time you talk to him, he gets his own theme like that. Okay, so I still can't remember her name. The only thing that keeps popping up in my head is Rauru, but I know that's Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So I don't know why that keeps popping up. Like, I literally can't think of anything else because that's the only name that keeps popping up in my head. I know the gods. Oh, Celestial Plane. Okay. Wow. Wait till she does her intro. Stupid. Priestess Rao. What priestess dresses like that? Holy cow, the sister's stacked. Okay. I just want to get the stupid arrow out of the way. I think all we have to do is go back to the ship and she'll meet us there. Okay, yeah, whatever. Let me go to the ship. I'll get inside the ship and then I'll save and call it there. Because I want to take a shower. before I, you know, turn in for the night. And I don't want to like I was saying, I'm tired, and if I go too long, then I'll have to take my shower even later, and then I'll get to bed even later, and just like, yeah, I don't know. Even though I'm probably gonna wake up at like 5 a.m. anyway, and just be like, I can't sleep. I'm supposed to be up already. Like, I'm supposed to. I'm not. I shouldn't have slept yet. Whatever. Yeah, like, okay, this is gonna sound mean or whatever, but one of the things, like, about getting this job is everyone is like, I mean, I complained about it before. I say complain, but I don't mean like complain, but everyone's always like, congratulations, and like, whatever. And I'm like, I don't want to be congratulated. Not that I don't appreciate it, but like, one, I didn't have to try very hard, and two, I don't want to work. I mean, nobody, right? Like, I say this every time. Nobody wants to work. Everyone has to work. Some people love their job, right? But I'm sure if you could do it without worrying about, you know, I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of people who don't have to worry about, you know, being like streamers. Like, that's what. Oh, one of the things that, like, Germa being like, yeah, I'm the chief creative officer at Off-Brand, was like, why would he? I know he's doing it. Like, that's one of the things that, like, kind of where I was going was like finding something you love to do and doing it for the love of the thing, right? But also, I'm sure he gets paid, but it's like he gets paid millions of dollars to just stream on Twitch anyway. That, like, I don't know. He doesn't need to get a job, but he's doing it because, you know, he wants to, because like he gets to be a chief creative officer and do the stuff that, like, you know, he wants to do. And like, we'll have, you know, he doesn't have to use his own money now, right? He can, like, go through Off-Brand and be like, hey, I want to do this thing, and you know, it'll just be Off-Brand branded, but it'll be Germa's mind or whatever. But anyway, my point was, like, I don't know, congratulations on, I keep saying a wage slip because that's what it is. That's like, I don't know, that's how I look at it, because, like, I mean, that's what it feels like. I mean, I'm sure some people don't agree or don't want to think about it that way, but that's what, like, I kept saying the other day. Is she? Oh wait, maybe. Oh, I guess I didn't. Too early? Anyway. Yeah, people are, like, congratulating me for becoming normal, and I don't want to be normal. I don't want to have to do this, play this game. If only I had autism and I could get a paycheck for that. I don't know if they do that in America, though. I always hear about people in, like, the UK and stuff like that getting that, but I don't want a disability. That's the thing, is I don't want to I don't want to get paid because I can't walk, right? Like, it's like, okay, you don't have to work, but now you can't walk. I guess that's, like, one of the things, like, I mean, that's why, I don't know, I kind of pushed for streaming for a little bit, but then I also just fell off and kind of went back to doing it how I usually do anyway. Was because, like, I don't know, I wanted this to be, I guess this is starting to get, like, listening to me be like, oh, my hopes and dreams shattered. But that's not the point. It was like, yeah, I don't know, like, if I could have this instead of what I'm doing now or what I'm starting to do, definitely would take this. Like, if I don't know, if I could go full-time streamer, even if it's just like, I don't even, like, that's the thing, is, like, I don't need a lot of money. I don't care for money. Like, I'm not motivated by money. Oh, that's not it. What do I need to do? I should have listened to Rao. Maybe I should talk to her again. I should just, I don't know, pay attention to what they're saying, like skim through instead of just skipping. So I can at least, that's what, I mean, I kind of figured that out last time, but I forgot. I started skipping again. Because, I keep ending up like this, keep getting stuck like this, where I'm just like, skip, 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 and then I'm like, okay. It's like, skip, 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 now let's go do the thing, and then I'm just like, well, it's not working, so what did I miss? What step am I skipping? Oh, see, all I had to do was this. I skipped a simple step of just showing her the celestial brush. Oh, her prayer slips. Where are the prayer slips? Oh wait, can I go out that door now? Now I'm determined to get to the ship and have that be the stopping point. Okay, we're through. Oh. I was watching, I don't know if I've talked about him before. Maxi Lobes or Lobes. I don't know how you say it. I think it might just be Lobes. But he's a speed runner. And he's been speedrunning the new Amnesia game, Amnesia Bunker or something, The Bunker. Which, well, yesterday I think was the first time he played it, and he finished it in like 3 hours. And I was like, dang, dude, because like, let me look it up. I think it's like a $40 game or something. Why is the camera freaking out? Let's see. The Bunker. Oh, it's $25. But still, $25 for a 3-hour game. But I mean, he wasn't, I don't think he was, because I wasn't paying attention the whole time, but I don't think he did speedrun strats to beat the game faster. I think he was just like playing the game and got through it in a few hours. But I was like, dang, what the heck? Like, I was kind of interested in picking it up, but now that I know how short it is, it's like, I'm going to wait for a sale, because I'm not going to pay $25 for not even like a decent stream session. Because that's what he finished it and then was just kind of like talking about it and whatever, and was just like, release date? No, dang. I forgot about that. You don't have to sing to me, kid. I forgot she hates dogs. She's racist. This guy's cool though. Anyway, he finished the game and then immediately started speedrunning it, and was doing like the any percent glitched category, which you can beat the game in less than 2 minutes. And it was kind of fun. But like, yeah, I don't know, like the game looked cool and seemed cool. Even like before I saw it, I was like, man, this is like, it's moving away from the original Amnesia, which is kind of what happened with Machine for Pigs too. Is like, Amnesia is this cool psychological horror thing, because it's all, I mean, there's like monsters and stuff and they explain it, but there is like this psychological aspect where you're managing your sanity and stuff like that. But then Machine for Pigs and what's the other one where he plays the lady? Rebirth? Yeah, Amnesia Rebirth. They're both like less psychological and more supernatural and weird. I think, I don't know, I never played Rebirth, but I watched a couple playthroughs of it, but it was the same thing of like, I didn't pay too close attention, so I don't know if like everything that was happening was just in her head or what. But what do you call it? I don't know. That one seemed cooler than Machine for Pigs, at least to me. But Let me talk to them before I steal their treasure. Okay. Give me your loot. What was I saying? Whatever, anyway. Rebirth is also, like, less psychological, and, but it looked more interesting to me than either of the last two. I mean, I thought Rebirth looked pretty cool, but, I don't know. It just wasn't doing anything for me. But this thing with its monster and stuff, I was like, you know what? I want to play this one. So it kind of like had my eye on it. Not like I was going to play it on release, but, you know, wait to see how it turned out when it came out. Oh, wait. Let me go through here. Do I have to actually go through the whole Emperor before we can go to the ship? That feels... I mean, I've been wrong a million times already, so maybe. Oh, there they are. Okay. But yeah, anyway, whatever. Watching, because I watched some random streamer play it, like around release, and she, like, when I tuned in, she was like near the end of the game, and she was stuck. And it seemed kind of like she was stuck in a broken way, like the game kept respawning her, and she was just like almost getting instantly killed every time. And I was like, well, that kind of sucks. So I didn't really get to see much of it. But yeah, then watching Maxi play it, it was like, it looks cool, but it also like way too short. Mostly because you have a revolver. No, I'm kidding. I mean, that's cool, but because that's actually like the thing when they show it off. Can I just go there now? Okay. When you go to like the store page, it's like you are. Oh, I couldn't say no to those two either. Isun. It's that like old school, I don't know, pervy humor. But that's like Isun's whole thing, so it's not even like, it's almost I mean, it's not really that ironic or what's the word? I can't remember. It's when you're doing something to make fun of someone. Satirical. Or doing something to make fun of it. Like ironic, but also satirical. But, Isun's character isn't really satire. It's just... it's funny because he's a pervert. But, I don't know. Like, I like Isun. Like, I usually don't like that kind of gimmick or, archetype or, you know, joke style or whatever, but I like Isun because Isun, I mean, that's like the thing, is this game is so charming and the characters are so charming. Even when Isun is being a weirdo, it's, you're just like, oh, Isun, and then you just move on. You forgive him because he's a dumb little kid who's like, I don't know, he's got these aspirations and things, and his own little like backstory, he's got his own thing going on, right? Anyway, let's get to this ship and save after she opens the door for me, and then call it for the night. I took another like half hour to just even do this. I can't cut this though, right? I wonder if I can buy that technique from that guy to like get a better cut. Let me go look actually. I should look at all the like non-combat techniques I can get, so I can just get them now and have them, so I don't have to run into something that I can't do and be like, oh, I'll come back later. Yeah, I don't know. Like right now, like I was talking about, you know, this kind of like new job stuff, and it's like, I don't know. It's kind of like, it's just like a, what's the word? Like I don't know. It's like always on my mind. So like I have to like, I mean, I'll get to a point, I'm sure, eventually where it's just normal and like I don't kind of feel this anxiety about like, oh, I got work tomorrow and oh, I gotta, you know, get up on time and like all these things, because it's like it is like a little bit of stress of just like I don't want to screw up because I'm just starting and I don't want to like, you know, make a bad impression or any of that stuff. Hold on. Equip reflectors as main and sub weapons to increase attack power. I might do that. Brown rage. But I have everything else. What was this? Oh, I never got this. I mean, I can get both, but that'd be all my money. And if I get one, I'm not gonna get the other. But if I get this and this, because so the sword is really strong when I charge it up. But I think the, what is it? Infinity Judgment or whatever is pretty strong too. And if I equip 2 mirrors, it'll be even stronger, and then like it might be better than trying to use this glaive. Even with the 3rd hit on the combo, because like I feel like I never use the combo anyway. I'll have to leave and come back. I just like the swords a lot because I like the charging and I like how cool they look, but I think it might be better just go with the mirrors. Like get the 5 wings. And then the strengthening them. I'm gonna go all the way through this one. Just for the bone or whatever. Because I know the next one, I'm pretty sure the next one, he's just gonna be like, here's how you do it. There's no like tray anything like this. Gimme. Oh, it's not done? I thought it was 4. Was it 5? Maybe it's always 5. Okay, yeah, it's 5. Alright. And then I'll buy the other thing. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, shut up. Oh. Will they let me pick something up? Nice. Wailing Mirror. And then I'll save until I get a better sword, or he has new techniques for me, like new, I don't know what you would call them, utility, exploration techniques. I only have to do 1 attack. Oh, I guess I just had to make sure I equipped 2 things. Yeah. Cool. Give me the bone, please. bad. Okay. Now... now we get on there. Get on there and then have Rao open the door and just save and quit. Call it for the night, because it is 1 a.m. I'm gonna take a shower. I'll probably be done by, I don't know. I mean, I'm probably not gonna get in right away, because also I was talking about washing towels earlier. I put them in the dryer, but they might not be dry, and I'm gonna be upset. So I'll have to like set them to dry the rest of the way, and then dude, I didn't even hit 3 hours. I guess I did start at like 10 or something like that, right? When I usually start around 8 or 9. That would have been ideal if I didn't. I mean, that would have been when I would have started, like 8 or 9, if I would have started right away. But I was like, no, let me wash these towels. Let me eat. Let me do this harassment training thing, which is so like common sense, I guess. I don't think there's even like a test or anything, so I could probably just skip through it if I wanted to. But I'm gonna do it. It's also got like a lot of irrelevant information, because it's like, oh yeah, if you live in the state of Maryland or state of Maine, these are the laws. If you live in the state of Delaware, these are the laws. And it's like, bro, I don't need to know all these other states. Oh, but yeah, whatever. Like, just ended up pushing it to like 10. Because I was also like almost not going to stream. But I was like, no, dude, it's been 3 days. Like, that's the thing, is like, I hate like streaming. I've been thinking about this lately, especially like more recently, the last like few months or so, where I've been missing, when I've been missing streams, and just being like, I just feel so bad, because it's like, it's a nice little, I don't know, it's what I want to do, right? It's like being told, hey, you can't, do the thing you like doing. And then also it's like therapeutic, because like, I don't know, like I sit here and just talk and vent and stuff like that. Like, it's like I'm doing my own counseling session with myself, got some split ends right there. I was like, I can feel my hair. Why is Amy surprised? We saw her earlier. I guess maybe because she's moving now. I don't know. Okay. I know, yeah, we just drag them to the things, but I'm not doing that right now. Oh, we have to open the door, though. Okay. Save here. And, that'll be it. Hopefully these guys aren't coming at me. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Feels good to get another stream in. I kind of want to stall until 3 hours, but also don't. Because there's nothing to really stall with. And no real reason to, other than just wanting to see that 3. But yeah, I don't know. Like, this is kind of just what the schedule is going to be like from now on. It's just, I don't know, shorter streams. Like, I think what, 5 hours, 6 hours, 6 hours at the most. And that's if I start at 9 and go to 3, or start at 8 and go to 2. I mean, if I start at 8, I can also go to 3 and do, 7 hours or so. But it just depends on whether, like if I'm planning on taking a shower that night, then I'm not gonna go as late. And also just depends on the day and like what kind of sleep I get when I get home and all that stuff. If I sleep when I get home. Yeah, I don't know. So we'll see. But I'm definitely gonna keep streaming, especially on the weekends when I don't have, unless like people come over. That's the thing that sucks, is like, Like my brother came over on Saturday. Like I was expecting it, but like if he keeps, because I think he's gonna come over next weekend too, because my mom wants to go shooting, because our like safety course is not this Saturday but next, and she wants to, you know, get some time in with her gun before that, so she's not just like complete noob on the course. So, and we were like, he was here yesterday as we were talking about it, and he was like, "Can I come? Like, I want to go. I'll come. Like, I'll bring my stuff too, because like I haven't shot in a long time." And so we're like, it seems like we're gonna go shooting on Sunday, and so he might come over, you know, Friday or Saturday again. But I think this time, especially since I don't know, like I should have streamed Saturday, even though he came over, because like I was saying, I didn't even talk to him or hang out with him when he came over. He just like, him and his wife went to sleep, or they went to the guest room and stayed in there like for the whole night. Well, other than to like come out to like swap laundry and stuff. But I also didn't want to like, I remember what I was doing, but I didn't want to interrupt what I was doing to, you know, hang out with them. But anyway, what else can I talk about for a minute and 20 seconds? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, times are changing, so like, yeah, I don't know. Like, cause this could just be like the rest of my life, kind of just thing. Cause that's like what I did when when I started streaming, like very beginning, the first, you know, first streams from S_Snowball, which I think I used to be Sniper XX Wolf or something, until like name changed or whatever. But like when I was in the Marines, it would be, this was my schedule of like, go to work, come home, sleep for a few hours, wake up, and then stream, then go to sleep for a few hours, wake up, go to work, and then do that as long as I was home, because I didn't stream while I was in Okinawa. I didn't start streaming until I got to Florida, and I traveled a lot there, so I didn't get to stream when I was overseas. But when I was home, that's what I would do. Except it was like way less consistent, and like I would stream a game, and then not stream for like months, and then come back. Like I'll be just like randomly stream again for you know, until I finished a game, or until I went traveling and then came back and then finished the game or whatever, and then finish the game and then go months. Because I wasn't streaming, like, it was literally just like, I mean, I was still playing games between those streams, but it was just like, I'm playing this game and I want to talk to people about this game, and I want to, you know, engage with people with this game and while playing this game. And so that's like, that's, I would, yeah, like, and it was usually when I was replaying something like, Metroid Prime was like one of my first streamed games, and then it might have been the first game I streamed, and then what was it, like, I was pretty inconsistent, but I was streaming Persona 3, but it was like not very, I didn't stream every time I played. And then there's one other game, oh, Digital Devil Saga. I played, I didn't stream all of that, but I streamed chunks of that. And yeah, but like I never really got like too serious about it, just because like, I don't know, I wasn't too like into it. Like I was into it, but I wasn't like, I just didn't have, like, I didn't want to make the time and commit to it, you know. It was like, I liked it, but like because of my schedule and work and stuff, like work at home, but also like traveling so much, it was just like, streaming was too much effort that I would just be like, I'm just gonna play whatever game I'm playing. I'm not gonna stream it, you know. I don't want to set it up, and also like, I don't really feel like talking to anybody or care, because like, you know, nobody's showing up anyway. No, but I mean, people did show up early on. I think Balarov, I don't know, he's been around every now and then, but he was one of my first followers, I think, and it was during like Metroid Prime or something. One of those games when I was in Florida. I haven't seen him around in a while though, but yeah, I don't know. Like, there's just like, I don't know. Like once I got out of the Marines and like I mean, even like when I got out, I didn't even stream until, I didn't really start streaming until what, like right before COVID, or like at the beginning of COVID. Like this is when I kind of like started streaming again, because I was like, I'm sitting here, like everyone, like I mean, I talked about this before, but people kept, you know, they would hear me talk about games or whatever, and just be like, you should stream, like literally just like unprompted or you know, me not even talking about streaming or anything. They're like, you should stream. You talk about video games pretty well, and like, you're like, I like to listen to it, even though I don't care about the games. I just like hearing you talk about, you know, your passion, being passionate about it. So you should. They're like, yeah, you should stream. That's like your thing. You should do that. And so then I was like, you know what? They're kind of right, cause like, and then like, yeah, once I started streaming and got into it, I was like, you know what? It is literally just like, I don't know. It's I like doing it because it lets me do that talking, which I love to do all the time, whenever I want. Even if there's nobody listening or watching, it still gives me like a reason and space to do that, you know. And then I can like archive it anyway, so that, you know, it's there forever. So like, if someone stumbles upon it at some point in the future or whatever, it's there, and my thoughts are there. And like, also, like I was saying, it's like a nice, it's like a vlog at the same time, and also like a venting session, therapeutic, to like just kind of like complain and talk about whatever, and talk through whatever, you know. Like I was talking about all this work stuff and my feelings on it and about it and stuff, and just kind of like, you know, working myself through it. Who needs counselors anyway? That's it. We hit 3 hours, 3 hours and 4 minutes. I took an extra 5 minutes. But yeah, I should be back tomorrow. But like I said, it's just, I don't know. It's gonna be pretty inconsistent until I can get my schedule consistent. But yeah, I don't know. I'll tweet every time I go to stream. I mean, I guess I always tweet after I start, like after I hit the start streaming button. So it's never like, here's my tweet saying I'm going to be starting my stream soon, because I want to run those ads at the beginning of the stream. And if I tweet before that, then people are going to show up if they see the tweet and get hit with these ads. So I always wait till the ads are over, or like the last 3 seconds before I start typing up the tweet or send the tweet, so that if someone comes in, there's no ads. But anyway, that's it. I'll be back probably tomorrow. We'll see. I mean, it should be easier tomorrow, because like I was saying, my little brothers aren't going to be here to be obnoxious and make noise and wake me up. But I don't know, anything can happen. We'll see. But probably around 8 or 9 p.m. depending on how much I sleep, I guess. But yeah, that's it. Oops, not the starting soon. I keep doing that. Like I did that, I think last time or a couple times ago, where I was like hovering over the stop. Like because usually like when I'm like signing off, I go open up OBS and I do the whole, you know, like, enjoy the rest of your day or night, whatever time it is for you, goodbye. And I hover over the stop streaming button, but a couple times now, I go to hover over the transition button and just instantly click it, because I know in my brain that I can click that button. So like I hover over it and I start talking, and then I just click it because I'm like, I can click this, I don't have to wait. That's the wrong button. But anyway, that's it. Enjoy the rest of your day or night, whatever time it is for you. I will be back. Goodbye.